welcome to my channel, knottygnome Crafts. My name is Sarah, and you can find me as knottygnome on Instagram. Whether you are a new or returning viewer, thank you so much for joining me today, and this video is going to be all about my most worn handmade garments from January through April. So I'm a little bit of a data geek, and I have a spreadsheet with all of my clothes in it, handmade and ready to wear. And I just keep them all in the spreadsheet, basic information like when I bought it, how much I paid for it, the type of garment that it is. And I keep track every single day of what I wear so that I know how much I'm actually wearing my clothes. I've been doing this, I think I started doing it in 2017, and I just found it very helpful to have actual data about how much I wear the clothes that I buy and make, because I find that if I don't track it, sometimes certain garments are a little bit more memorable than others, like this dress. Oh, I forgot to mention I am wearing the Victory Patterns Sophia dress, and I have a full review video about this dress. I will link that up in the cards. But but like as I was saying, like this dress is really distinctive, so I might say to myself like, oh yeah, I really love this dress, I wear it all the time. But looking at the numbers, I'm actually maybe don't wear it that much. So I have actual numbers on the top 10 items in my wardrobe that I have worn from January through April. And I'm planning to do 3 of these videos a year, and just kind of go through different seasons and just see how much I'm actually wearing the clothes that I make. So technically there are actually 11 garments in this video because there were some ties, so I got to sneak in an extra one. And I will be right back and we will get started. So I have the list here. So if I look down, I'm just looking down so I can remember which is which. So getting started, we have tied at number 10. We have the Megan Nielsen Yara sweater, or Jara. I made this out of a plum colored cable knit ponte that I got from Minerva Crafts. And there's several different versions of the Jara. I can't remember what view I made, but I made the one with the big cowl neck and the split hem sleeves, and then I made a cropped version. So it makes a lot of sense that I wore this quite a bit. I do like it. It does feel maybe a little bit polyester-y to me, but it's not too bad. It's definitely not my favorite sweatshirt, but I mean, it's in my top 10, so I have worn it quite a bit. And I can't remember, I think I made the smallest size in this because I think that all of the reviews said that the Jara is quite roomy, so I probably sized down. And yeah, that is number 10. So the next tied at number 10 are these leopard pants in a rayon French terry that I got from So Much Fabric. And the pattern was the Lisa loungewear set from Style Sew Me. I made this for the Black Pattern Designers Challenge, and I made these wide leg pants, and then I also made a matching sweatshirt. And so the sweatshirt's not in the top 10, but the pants are. I would not normally consider myself to be a big loungewear wide leg pants person, but I did wear these quite a bit because they're just so comfortable. The fabric is really lightweight and drapey. And I would often change into these at the end of my day, just kind of put them on to lounge around the house. It's perfect for that. So that was my other tie at number 10. Tied at number 8 is the Love Notions Metro Blazer that I made in a navy blue rayon ponte from Joann Fabrics. I made the size extra small in this. And I really like this blazer because I have a fairly casual style, so it's a casual blazer, but it still looks a little bit dressed up when you wear it over things. And so I have worn this one quite a bit as well. So that is my tie at number 8. The other tie for number 8 are these red joggers. I'm pretty sure the number is Butterick 6388. If that's not correct, I will put the number up on the screen. These were made out of a leftover sweatshirting fabric that I got from Joann's ages ago, and I used a little bit of matching ribbing for the cuffs. I modified this pattern to look like the Hudson pants basically, because I made the Hudson pants before and they didn't fit me well, but the Butterick joggers did fit me pretty well. So I just did some little style changes to make it more like the Hudson pants. And this was actually my wearable muslin. I made these and then I made another pair, which you will be seeing coming up. So if you're starting to see a trend in my top 10 most worn garments, it's because it's mostly loungewear. You know, through the winter in the colder months, I wore a lot of loungewear. I was at home a lot. And again, like this kind of thing, I would just sort of change into at the end of my workday and just hang around the house and chill. And these are great for that. So that was the other tie for number 8. Number 7 on the list is the Made It Patterns Hug Hoodie. This was another design that I made for the Black Pattern Designers Challenge back in February. This was made out of a green bamboo French terry that I got from Emma One Sock, and I made the version with the hood. If I remember rightly, I had to shorten the sleeves like a lot, probably, I think it was like 5 inches that I had to take off the sleeves. They were just very, very long. But other than that, this is a really boxy, relaxed sweatshirt that has this nice little crossover detail on it, and you can make it with a hood or without a hood. You can also line the hood, but I actually opted not to because I don't like, lined hoods can sometimes be really heavy and they kind of pull down in the back, and I don't like that, so I skipped the lining on the hood, but that is an option in the pattern. And yeah, I really like this sweatshirt. I wear it quite regularly. Even now, in the mornings when it's chilly, I will often throw on a sweatshirt while I'm eating my breakfast before I get dressed in the morning. So this was number 7. Moving on to number 6, it is the Swift River Cardigan by Mary Annarella. I knit this cardigan out of Madeline Tosh Sport in the Tarte colorway, which is my very favorite yarn colorway that Madeline Tosh makes. And I think I finished this in 2019, so it's been around for a little while. It's a sport weight cardigan, so it's pretty warm, but not like suffocatingly warm. So I do wear this as an outer layer all the time. Like even now in May, I've been wearing it quite a few days, just throwing it on over an outfit when I need a little bit of warmth to take the chill off my shoulders. So that is number 6. Next on the list, we have a tie for 4th, and that is my McCall's trench coat. I do not remember the number, but I will put it up on the screen. And I made this trench coat back in January. I had the pattern in my stash forever. I think the pattern was like from 2008 maybe, and I had it in my stash because it had good reviews. It was supposed to be a good pattern, and at the time I was just too scared to actually use it. But this year I was like, I'm gonna tackle some challenges that I've never done before. I'd never made a coat. So this was my first coat, and I'm happy to say that I've been wearing it a lot. I wore it enough that it actually made it into the top 10 from my January to April, and I think it'll probably stay there because now that it's actually warmer out, I've been wearing it almost every single day. So the fabric that I used is a cotton twill that I got from Stylemaker Fabrics, and the lining is rayon, Bemberg rayon, that I think I got this from Mood, and I also got the buttons from Mood. This is like one of the few times that I actually like splurge on nice buttons. And I think the buttons were like $35, and the coat fabric, like the lining and the fabric, was like $60. So it was quite a big expense for all of these buttons, but I think it was totally worth it. I love having a coat where the sleeves are the correct length on me. That's never happened because my arms are so short. So yeah, I love wearing this coat, and I have a feeling that this is going to show up in future videos when I do my top 10 later on in the year. So the other tie for number 4 is my second pair of Butterick joggers. These are the same as the red pair, but it was the second pair that I made. So I made a few fit tweaks to the red pair. And the red pair also, I left off the pockets because I didn't have enough fabric. So these I added the pockets. And this is out of the same fabric as the Hug Hoodie. It's the bamboo French terry from Emma One Sock. And I really love these joggers. They are so comfortable. They're a little bit lighter than the red pair, so they're more appropriate for different weather situations. They're more of like an all-weather kind of pant. And yeah, definitely love these. I wear them all the time. We're up to number 3, which I was actually a little bit surprised about this one. But yeah, it's number 3 on the list. These are my leggings. The pattern is a free pattern from Patterns for Pirates. I think it's called the Peg Legs leggings, and I've made them before. So this was a relatively new pair. I think I made these early on in 2021, or I might have made them in 2020. But I used this abstract athletic knit that I got from StyleMaker Fabrics a few years ago. And I normally don't wear a lot of pattern pants, so that's why I was just a little bit like confused that I actually wore these that much. But again, I think it is because of their loungewear, they're comfortable. I've been wearing them around the house. These pants actually look really nice with a lot of my sweatshirts, just having like a solid sweatshirt over top of the leggings. So I think that's why I've worn them as much as I have. That is number 3. So my number 2 most worn handmade garment from January to April is the Itch to Stitch llama sweatshirt. This was made out of a hemp, I think, sweatshirt fleece that I can't remember if I got this from StyleMaker or Blackbird, one or the other, a couple years ago. And then at the same time that I bought the fabric, I bought these like pre-made cuffs and hemband that you could just sew on. And there's a couple different versions of the sweatshirt. The one that I made is the one with the cowl neck, and it has little pockets in the front, and I just have some contrasting like cotton jersey fabric for the pockets. This sweatshirt is a little bit longer, so it's really great to wear with leggings. I think actually I probably wore these two together quite a bit. So I do like that this is longer because it is easier to wear with leggings. The only thing about this sweatshirt that I wish that I had made the version with the hood instead of the one with the cowl. I do find that the cowl kind of like gets in the way sometimes. It's a little bit bulky in the front. But other than that, I love this sweatshirt. I've worn it obviously enough to make it number 2 on my list. And yeah, I actually really do want to make another one of these for next year with the hood. So the number 1 most worn garment in my wardrobe from January through April is the Sew House 7 toaster sweater that I made out of this gorgeous luxury sweatshirt fleece from Emma One Sock. This fabric was actually a leftover piece that I had from making a sweatshirt dress that I no longer have in my wardrobe, but I had plenty of fabric left to make it into a toaster sweater. And this pattern is basically perfect. I'm pretty sure I made the size small, and so it is a little bit boxy, and it's not cropped, but it's just at like high hip length, which is perfect for me. I wear this all the time with leggings, with jeans, with sweatpants. It basically just goes with everything. And the softness of the fabric on the inside, it's this fleece lined fabric. It's just so soft and so comfortable, and that is why I think I wear this as much as I do. I love how the cowl neck is just the right size. The one on the Jara is much bigger, and I mean, I like that style, but this is just perfect. It's like just big enough to be cozy, but it's not so constricting that it feels tight, but it doesn't get in the way like the llama one does. It's just perfect. So I will definitely be making more of these toaster sweaters in my wardrobe in the future. But yeah, this is the garment that I have worn the most through the winter months. So that is it, my top 10 most worn handmade garments from January through April of 2021. And I'm excited to bring you the next video 3 months down the road, and we'll see how much this has changed. I'll see you next time.